Hey, y'all. Happy Monday. It's Monday. Where's Friday? Hey, y'all. Welcome in. My name is Shonda. I'm with From Dust to Beauty Designs. Glad you're here. If you're seeing the live button, please make sure to tell me where you're watching from. Say hey in the comments. Say hey, girl, and tell me where you're at. Where you're watching from. I think I said that. Did I say it was Monday? I'll probably say that again, too. Please also make sure to like and follow the page. And if you don't mind, please hit the share button. That just means over here we dust things out. That just means to spread it out amongst everybody. Y'all, it's been Monday. Yep, sure has. Hey, Vicky. Hey, girl. Y'all, let me get this out to the channel. And if you are not a part of the channel where you get notifications and you want to be, ! notify right now while I'm live. You have to do it while I'm live, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. But I definitely know it works when I'm live. So if you are seeing this while I'm live, make sure to just ! notify all together. I think it's lowercase. I don't know if that matters or not either, but y'all, just all the things, you know. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Okay. Also, y'all, if you want the supplies for tonight, the word that you're going to type in the comments is football. It is not a bot still that does it. I still can't figure it out. So I just do it myself. So if you do type in football, watch for your messenger either tonight or tomorrow morning. I'll try to do it tonight if we get off pretty early. And I'll send you all the supplies I use. So, what'd y'all do today? Did y'all have a good day? Or was y'all's a Monday too? Some days I'm just like, I'm ready for this one to be over. You know, I try not to, you know what I mean? I try not to, wish my days away. But there are some days I'm just like, all right, this one I can wish away. This one I'd like to wish away. Hey, Kelly. Oh, St. Augustine, gorgeous girl. Hello, Rachel. How are you, friend? Hey, Pat. How are you, girl? Hey, Cindy Reese. Vicky, Monday for sure. Hey, Debbie. How are you doing? Hey, Dee Dee. Hello, Dorothy. How are you, friend? Linda Powell from Arizona. Hey, girl. Is it hot up there? It's still 83 here. Pretty smoky here. Hey, Lori. Y'all, I finished my swag. I'm sure y'all saw the post. I love how it turned out. I love the bee. I love the bee. So, again, if y'all missed that, last night I did the bee on live. I didn't do the swag, but I did make the door or the hanger attachment, the wreath attachment on live last night. So go check that out if you haven't. Hey, best good friend Kathy. Hey, howdy doody, gal. How are you, friend? How are you? Oh, Renee, I love that. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Listen, I swear, I combat everything with humor. Jim and I were talking about it tonight, and I was like, Jim, we laugh at the wildest things. Why? Like, we will laugh at, like, have you ever stubbed your toe at the bottom of your bed? I can't stand a footboard, but this bed has a footboard. Y'all, I split my toe on it the other night. Why did I laugh so hard? Like, I think I was trying to keep from crying like a baby. Y'all, we laugh at the craziest things. Hey, Paula, how are you, friend? Thank you, Gail. Awesome. Oh, you had to turn around and go back home. It's 66 off spring. What? Hey, Pam. Thank you, friend. I have not been to Hobby Lobby in a minute. I need to go because I'm needing some more of these. These were last year's little pom-pom things for Christmas. And a couple of my friends last night told me, Kathy told me, Christmas is out in some Hobby Lobby. Is Christmas out in y'all's Hobby Lobby? I mean, Christmas in July, y'all. People don't understand. I hear people like grumbling a lot in Hobby Lobby about, well, it's already, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, because as crafters, we got to start now. I've said this before, to get our stuff going. We got to start now. Gina, how are you doing? Y'all, we're going to do a door round tonight. I told y'all it's football time. And I did get my my club today. I forgot to bring it downstairs. I think. Did I bring it downstairs? Yeah, I forgot to bring it downstairs. But we're going to be doing the club tomorrow night. So, if you are a club member, stay tuned for tomorrow night. If you are not a club member, you'll want to get in the club. Stay tuned tomorrow night and you can see what it's all about. And again, we are doing the Zoom call this month. We are. Oh, Linda, not too hot. Listen, I love 90. I'll be real honest. I love 90. Gail, you ain't a kidding. I mean, you go to speaking tongue. You go to speaking blue air. I like to call the curse words blue air. That's that language. Girl, and then I just laugh because I'm going to cry. I'm just going to say. They do, Kim. Oh, Vicky, dang it. Emily, they've got it. Okay, well, y'all, let me know if they got this. Wait, did somebody say? Oh, okay. Pam, I go all the time, unfortunately. I hadn't actually been in a while, though. I'll be honest. I ran in there probably 3 weeks ago to grab a shirt. And that was about it. I've been good because I have a mini Hobby Lobby down here in my basement. I mean, y'all, this is probably about 2,800, 3,000 square feet down here. Full. Don't judge me. I felt the judgment coming through. So, you ain't kidding. In this world, yeah, I'll be sad as all. Yes, it's creeping out. It has to creep out for us crafters. Are you kidding me, Sue? You threw it in the garbage. Did you get it out? You getting it out? Hey, Yvonne. Thank you, friend. Okay, no discounts on yet. Okay, I need it. Yeah, because I can't be paying. These are $12.99 a stem. Because I use a stem in that. I can't be paying that. I cannot. I sure cannot. No. Oh, whoa. That hurts me. Okay, y'all. Let's get busy. Because this one might take a minute. Y'all, I'm loving our new football line of items. I think this is super cute. If you notice, this is a very, very, very popular design this year. We nailed it. I love when Chocator nails what is in what the trends are and things like that. I love that. So, because trends are, the year before they're making these things, so it's pretty cool to me how they do it all. Hey, Cindy Pierce. Kim, right? I mean, right? Oh, thanks, Stacy. Thank you. Y'all, and just so you know, I'm putting them in my Etsy shop as well, but I can make them in any color. So just keep that in mind if you guys are wanting one, needing one, whatever. I can make them in any color. Same thing with about the thing I'm about to do as well. I will have these in my Etsy shop as well, and I will be doing the middle part in all different colors. The top and the bottom, they will remain the same. So here's what I'm using. I'm using our 18-inch, I think this is 18. Is this 18? 16, sorry. 16-inch door round. I will send these in the supply link because I do have a cart link ready for this. If you type the word football in the comments, I will send you a link after my live in the comment or in your messenger with all the supplies. Hey, Linda. Hey, Kelly McToo girl. Cindy, right? Listen, I love the parties and the food. But I do love to watch my UK cats. I'll be honest. I am a Cats fan. I'm from Kentucky. But Jim is a Georgia fan. So, we're a little house divide. But that's okay. That's all right. So, I'm using our 16-inch door round. Our door rounds come in wood. Okay. So, honestly, you could do a two-sided if you just do a plain. Like, if you don't put a bow on this and you do a plain, you could do like a football on one side. And then you could turn it around and do a Christmas door round on the other. Or you could put a bow on it and just tie your bow. I've done this too before. Do your bow with a Chanel stem. I was trying to get bougie. Pipe cleaner, y'all. Pipe cleaner. And put that in here. And then you don't have to actually attach it to it. And then you can just take it off and flip it. Hey, Lisa. How are you? Hey, Marcel. How are you doing, girl? Oh no. Oh no. Sue, you didn't throw your bag away, did you, girl? You didn't throw your bag away, did you? Thank you, Linda. I mean, Candace, you know I got to make it from the locals. But I do have a Carrollton one in there, too, which could also be for Temple, unless I put the seat, you know what I'm saying? But, listen, I can do one for y'all's color, okay? I can do one for any color, any color. Lisa, I am well. Thank you. I am well. Okay, so here's what we're doing. I painted this. I wanted to tell y'all about this also. I kept forgetting to tell y'all. I love this. Okay, I was hand painting all of my rounds. I do a lot of door rounds that I have on in my Etsy shop, and I sell a lot. And I usually make them to sell, or I make them when they sell, right? So, y'all, I have found this. I don't remember who told me. Somebody told me about this, but I'm just going to tell y'all right now. I absolutely love this. Love it. It is one coat hide, and it's true. I painted this last night. This thing is so awesome. Now, I do sand it first. I do give it a good sanding first, and then I spray it, and then I do a very high grit, pretty smooth sandpaper for my final. Y'all, I love this stuff. So, just if you want to take it's made by Rust-Oleum, but if you want to take a picture, that is what I use on my door rounds. If I'm doing like a white background, I don't know if they've got this in any other color. They might. I don't know. It's interior, exterior, though, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Hey, Shirley. Girl, Lori, I mean, I've done the dogs, too, girl. I've done them all. Listen, I'll do any color to, sell it. I'll do any, but I don't need it in here. So you're cracking me up, girl. You're cracking me up. Oh, Candace, that's true. Well, girl, I mean, your family lives in the Bremen School District. Just saying. Just saying. All right, y'all, listen, I'm going to peel this big old transfer. I peel the backing away from the transfer, okay? I lay it down just like I did, and I peel the back away. I do not peel the transfer away from the backing, okay? It's going to create a nightmare, okay? It's going to be a nightmare. It's going to smash together. You seen, I almost smashed it together there. So I just like to do it this way. It's easier. I don't remember who told me that. Listen, I've learned a lot of tricks and trades from some folks over the years by doing this. Shirley. Candy, I'm just saying. Just saying. We might as well get something out of these taxes we pay. I'm just saying. Because we pay a lot. Y'all, we do have one of the best school systems in the state. Right here in our little tiny town. It's crazy, but we do. We have amazing schools. We do. So, anyway, they are a lot of young families love to move into this area. For that, we moved into the area because our very good friends lived here, and we were kind of wanting to get, Jim was kind of wanting to get closer out in the country. Shonda was not. Shonda does not enjoy the country. But, anywho, Shirley, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shirley. Happy birthday to you. Shirley, I hope you had an amazing day. I love that your birthday's on the 4th. I mean, you could just be like, it's my birthday. Y'all, we celebrate my birthday. No need for all this, but okay. I'm just saying. Just saying. Okay, let's get this on here right, y'all. Let's get it on here. Okay. And I'm going to put the middle, hold on. The little middle of the football. Laces. Y'all, I had to remember. Have y'all seen Pet Detective and it was Laces Out? I think that was the movie. Y'all, that's what made me, that's how I knew what it was. Oh, Pam, so that's another thing. When I use this, I don't wax. I know it sounds crazy. I don't wax because there is a, I can't describe it. I love it. I truly do. I need to see if they have different colors because it really, really makes life so much easier to use this. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this straight. Kathy. Isn't that what it was? Laces Out? Wasn't that it? Wasn't it Pet Detective? Did he say Laces Out? Because I'm pretty sure. Oof, I about messed up right there. Okay, hold on. Let's get this back on here. Y'all, this... Okay, have some patience when you're working with these biggins. Okay, have some patience. Alright, so really all you're wanting to do is make sure that your outer edge kind of pretty much has the same edge all the way around, because you're seeing this green. The green is not going to chalk, okay? So everything that you're seeing under is going to chalk. Everything you're seeing green, everything you're seeing through. Okay, speaking of Ace Ventura, let's go back. I think that's what he did. Everything that you can see through white is going to chalk, okay? It's going to chalk. So, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to chalk the top and the bottom, okay? And then, we're going to take this off. And we are going to paint the center with, I'm going to use... Again, I'm going with my Bremen Blues. I've got several people that's been asking me to do some stuff locally. So, I'm just going to use the it's called Tube Blue Matte. Just a acrylic paint in the middle. And then we will do our 'Tis the Season colors in white. Okay? So, let's get it. Is it... Okay, so it's only in white, y'all. This is only in white. I'm just telling y'all, this is amazing though. If you need to do, yeah, even like if you paint, it says it's for all projects. It's amazing. One coat, top coat in 30 minutes. I mean, it's a top coat and everything. Like, it says you don't seal it, but here's the thing. I always spray over. I just use the clear. I think it's Rust-Oleum too. It's just a clear. I spray over, like this is what I sprayed over this. That locks in my chalk paint, you know, so I will do that as well. It just locks in the chalk paint. So, okay, y'all, I am using espresso for my football, and then I'm going to use Meadow for the bottom. Now, here's the thing. We have a new color called Ivy. I thought I ordered it. I clearly did not. And so, I'm just going to tell y'all, I put Ivy in the cart link. And, I put Ivy in the cart link. No, I put Meadow in the cart link. But, because Ivy is only available in the jars, Ivy is an In Vogue color, and those In Vogue colors, they don't stick around. Those are ones that they're trying out. And a lot of the times, once they're gone, they don't, they're gone. So, I'm just telling you that Ivy is gorgeous. But our Meadow is also it's a great staple. It's a great color, especially for Christmas coming, because it's your traditional green as well. So, just going to say. Yes, the field will be green. Yep. Yep. Hey, Antoinette. How are you, girl? Okay, so let's get busy. Let's do this. So we're going to just do the entire football up here in espresso. Now, we also have bark. So if you wanted to use the bark, you can. If you already have it, you can certainly use that. I have, I think, a couple of jars of espresso. So I'm trying to, as I go look like at my projects that I'm going to do with you guys, I try to see what I've got most of. You know what I mean? I try to go, okay, I've got a bunch of jars of this. Let me use this. So that's what I've been doing. And all we're doing is pushing the paste through the transfer. Now, there's a lot of silk screen area, okay, on these lots. So don't let it intimidate you. You will use a little more paste than you normally do, but I do believe that a packet would do it, okay? I do believe a packet would do this. So if you want to just grab a packet, again, the cart link is only going to have, so what I did was I put 2 packets of brown of espresso, and I did 2 packets of the Meadow. Okay, so I don't believe it would take honestly more than 1, so you could probably get 2 door rounds out of them. But I did not put a third color because that's going to be your color. You know, I didn't. I just put the brown and the green. Okay, so we got our excess off, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up. Y'all, this is so cool looking. I love it. Okay, and I am going to dry it. Hey, Kathleen. Hey, Sarah. Happy Friday. Oh, girl, why did I read your last name and was like, that's so close to Friday, and then I said Happy Friday. Girl, happy Monday. Hey, girl, it's Monday. It does look like chocolate frosting. That's what I always said about bark. Bark always reminded me of chocolate pudding, really. I love bark. And it kind of smelled like it. I know that sounds weird, but it did. Okay, now I'm going to be careful and not get close to my transfer with my heating tool because I don't want to melt it. And y'all, I did put this in the cart this time. I always forget. And I also put wax, even though I didn't wax because I used this. In case you guys don't use that, I did put the wax in there this time because I always forget. Always. Okay. So I'm just drying this just so when I lay it back down, I don't get a ridge. Sometimes in your bigger areas, you know how I pull it and I'm pulling to get it out of the transfer. I don't dry it, and sometimes it gives me a ridge, so I got to be careful. Thanks, Linda. I know, isn't it pretty? Okay, so I'm just going to lay it down like that. And then we're going to do our green, okay? Then we're going to do our green. Y'all, I think this is going to be so cute. Then we're going to take it up, okay? And I'm going to set this off to the side. And I will tell you, my paste, I'm moving fast because I have a fan on me, okay? And so, remember, I'm down here in the dungeon in Hades because we don't have air down here yet. But it's fine. It's fine for me down here. But anyway, I do have a fan on me, so I'm moving pretty fast with this. Just know that it's probably going to dry my transfer when I take this off. I'm okay with that because I've done it many times. But if I was you, I would take the time while your paste is dry, or your paint is drying for your middle, go and wash your transfer before you do it. Okay, I'm not going to because that's just not what I'm gonna do. But I'm just saying, go do it. It'll probably be the best if you did that. Okay, all right. So, here we go. So cute. Y'all, I love this. It's so cute. Hold on. We're stuck everywhere. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to take this over here. And I am going to stick it to my door. And let it, it's going to probably dry. Like I said, it's not ideal for anything to dry in your transfers. It's harder to get it out, but I've worked with it so much that it's just not a crisis. So we are going to dry this really well because I am going to use some of our placement tape somewhere. It's somewhere. I'll find it. somewhere. Y'all, I got too much stuff right here. Did I put it back? Oh. Here we go. I think I dropped it, but it'll be okay. I'll just use this new one. Y'all, and I also remember to put the placement tape in the cart link. Okay. Now, if you just wanted to leave the middle white and just like use your color. Let's say your color was blue, right? And you wanted to just take the cadet, and you could have just done that color in the cadet. Then you wouldn't have had to done all this, right? I like to be bougie, you know. I like to do things a little different and show y'all how to do it as well. But you could honestly easily do that, okay? And it would still look great. So you already have your transfer on there. Just go ahead and do your letters in that color, okay? So you don't have to do what I'm doing and paint it. It's just another little way. Yes, tonight's word is football. And just remember, it is not a bot doing it. It is Shonda doing it. So you won't immediately get it. I will do it after my live. And it'll have all the stuff I used and where I got it. I'll even put a link in there for the, I think it's pronounced Zenser. I don't know. The bullseye stuff. Because I do love it. And I will say, I'll show y'all up close. I mean, it gives it a great surface to work with. Especially chalking, I have found. Okay, I am going to make sure I dry, especially the bottom and the top, really good because I'm taping it, okay? So I definitely want to make sure this is really good and dry. I would hate to pull off the tape, or paint with the tape. So who in here watches football? Who actually watches football and enjoys it? I love going to any sporting event. I'll be honest, like any. I'll go watch tennis, right? But I can't watch it on TV. Football I can watch on TV. Baseball I can if it's a good game. Now I can if it's just gotten wild. But I do love to watch it in person. Basketball I can watch completely. I love basketball. But yeah, I can football. Kim, you like football? Thanks, Renee. Isn't it pretty? Love football. Kathy, I know you do, girl. Rachel, we're the same. We're college football only now. I will say, though, Jim has kind of gotten back into watching his Cowboys. Jim's been a Cowboys fan since he was little. And it's funny because he's from Pennsylvania. And he was upstate Pennsylvania. So he really... The Bills really were who most of the people up there were fans of, the Buffalo Bills, because they were right on the New York line. And his mom was from Corning, New York. So she was always a Buffaloes fan, a Bills fan. But Kansas City Chiefs. But yeah, so when we moved down here, we were Bengals were in Kentucky because that was kind of the closest. And then when we moved down here, I was 9, and my dad watched the Falcons. But honestly, some things had changed, and Jim kind of got tired of the NFL. He felt like, which, let's be real, I think even college is there's a little shade, if you know what I'm saying, a little shadiness happening sometimes, a little something. Indianapolis Colts. Oh, Pam, I know. Cindy, that's us. So, that's us. College football and NASCAR. Jim is huge NASCAR fan, college football, and then basketball. We do love the Hawks. And we watch UK as well. Go, Pack, go. I love it. Okay. I think we're good as far as that goes. Now, let's use our placement tape. Oh, there it is. I knew I had one open, y'all. So our placement tape is just kind of like, like washi tape. It's not very sticky, but it's really good for projects like this. All right. And if you can eyeball it, girl, eyeball it. Most of the time, if I'm doing this on my own and I wasn't doing it live, I probably would eyeball it. I'll just be honest. Renee, you're not kidding. And now, you know, they get to pay the college kids. And you want to know something crazy? High school kids. So we had a young man. He was ranked. He was number 1 at one point, but then he kind of lost some of it because he got hurt. And I think that's unfair, but it is true. Juju was on the front of, he was actually on the cover of Sports Illustrated. That's Mason's high school, where Mason went to high school. That was his high school football team, the Carrollton Trojans. And so he, the last I can't remember when the rule went into play, but they were actually allowed to do endorsements in high school, which was bizarre. So he bought his parents a house. Maybe that's not true. Maybe it wasn't. I do know that he bought either a Range Rover or a Land Rover for his parents or himself. Something. It was bizarre. Like, you know, they were making jokes that he made more money than his parents, and I was like, wow, okay. I mean, not that I'm not knocking it, I'm just saying, wow. Wow, all right. UK Bengals in the red. That's right, Kim. So when we lived up there, that's what we did. Yep, that's exactly. UK Bengals in the Reds. And my dad was friends with, he played for the Reds, and so he was local. He was a local guy. And so, yeah, it was always Reds. You know, in that area, like I said, that's just kind of the Reds area. Okay, so I'm hoping this paint's over. I thought about this after I did this Zizer or whatever it is. I think it should, but it may take 2 coats, which is fine. This is an acrylic, so it should paint over it fine. And it's not, that stuff is not oil-based, so it still should be fine. Let's hope. I just thought about that. It'll be okay. It'll be alright, y'all. Now, it would also be really pretty to stain the center of this, okay? So you could use like your, you could use any stain. I will say the espresso makes a beautiful stain, beautiful. So you could do that, or you could use like burnt sienna. I love, or burnt umber, not burnt sienna, burnt umber. I love to use, or what's the other one I always use? I use another one that's brown, that's really pretty too. So, but you could use any of those. All right, I can't stand brush strokes, y'all. They get on my nerves. Probably should have used a sponge brush, you know, a pouncer. It'll be okay though. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm doing another coat. All right, let's try this one up. Oof. Right? Candace. Ooh. Oh, really, Kim? Yes, Friday Night Lights are the best, y'all. Friday Night Lights are so fun. We still go to Mason's high school game, you know, where he went to high school. We still go to those games. And sometimes we even go. So we actually lived in Villa Rica for years, and so there's a high school in Villa Rica that my oldest son, Andrew, graduated from. And so sometimes we would go to those games. We don't now just because we live in Bremen, and it's just further. And so now we'll find ourselves either going to a Bremen game or Carrollton. Just because we still love Friday Night Lights, y'all, even though we don't have anybody playing, it's still just, we love it. Jim and I'll just, it'll be date night. We'll go eat and be like, hey, you want to go to the football game? Sure, why not? Okay, so this cover's good, fine. It's working, y'all. It's just going to take 2 coats. Unless you just wanted it this color, you know, and left it kind of you know, like opaque, I guess, or translucent. I don't know. I was trying to be smart. See-through. See-through. Okay? Unless you want it, you know, see-through. I do not. So we're going to dry it and do another coat. Okay. It's drying really good though. I was nervous. I'll be honest, I was nervous. Candy, I'm not trying to throw glitter on absolutely not one thing in my life. I need to get with y'all though and get y'all's pack and play back to you. Don't let me forget. I think you have my number. I'll meet you somewhere anytime. Okay. I think we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. All right, one more coat. Yeah, so Mason's high school was black and gold. I think I always love doing, like I always say Bremen, because I'm a Kentucky fan. And I always just look at it and go, well, this could actually be Kentucky. So, you know, if I wanted to, I could just hang this out on the door and be just fine. So, just saying. I think that's why I end up always doing the Bremen stuff before I do Carrollton, because of that. Now, where I'm from in Kentucky, it was this green right here, green, black, and gold. So it's also a really pretty color, but it's this green. It's Greenup County Musketeers. Okay. I think we're good. This looks good. Alright, so let's dry this really well. It's gonna sit right there. I might need it again. Kelly, you're not kidding. Girl. Right? You know what? Let me go ahead and pull the tape off this so I don't keep heating up this tape. Hold on. Okay. On this side. Russell Red Devils, girl. That's funny. Oh, that's awesome, Kim. Oh, Kim, sweet babies. Look, I said that's awesome, Kim, and then I seen one of my best good friends, Kim, on here. Seen the babies. How sweet. Y'all, I can't. Okay, I got it. Hold on, let me try to make a mess, you know, because that's what I'm aiming to do right here. Okay. I still forgot to bring some wet wipes down. Y'all, look how just cute already. Okay. Already it's cute. I know, Kim. I know you do, girl. I know you do. Okay, we're going to dry this really, really well. And then I will put a little bit of wax over this since I painted it again. I will wax this. I think this is going to look really, really pretty though. Really stark looking, really pretty. I'm sitting here trying to think of an easier way. I don't think there's an easier way. I think this is the easiest way to do it. I think that's it. Yes, tonight's word again is football, y'all. Football if you want supplies on everything that I'm using. This looks really cool. I am going to do a bow. We're going to do a bow. I'm actually I've got some. And then I'm thinking this combo. Maybe. We'll see. I might use that, this, and this. We'll see. Lord, don't it look great? I love it. This is just, Listen, this is why, y'all, I'm telling y'all, this is why I fell in love with Chocolatour. This is it. This is the reason. When you do projects like this and they turn out and you go, there's no way I could have ever freehanded it. And listen, I don't know how to use a Cricut. I don't want to know how to use a Cricut. I've got one. I mean, I lie. I want to know how to use it just for some other stuff. But honestly, I love that this is already like this. I can change whatever colors. I know the Cricut, you can't do other colors. So this is why I love it. Gail, I have it upstairs. I did not bring it, but I will be doing it tomorrow night. It's a bag with garden vegetables. So it's an inky. Oh, I love that, Kim. This is our local color. And UK, of course, but our local color. Yes, Renee. That's the thing. I'm telling y'all that that's why I fell in love with Chocolatour. I'll just be honest. When I did projects like this and they turned out and I was like, golly, that looks like crisp. Like I could have never done that, you know, free-handed or anything like that. I darn sure couldn't. Y'all might, but I cannot. Okay, we're dry. All right, let me get rid of this before I dry all this out because I've been just sitting here, just got air all over it. Let's put it up. Okay. Oh, awesome. Renee said she hates it. I don't know it enough to even hate it. You know what I mean? That's horrible, but I don't. I need to learn the darn thing. It sits there in my office and it's just collecting dust. I sit and look at it and go, I really need to learn how to use that. So I'm just heating the wax up a little bit, y'all. You've seen me do this before if you haven't. This is our wax. I like to just heat it up a little, and it gives it, it's just not so clumpy for me. I just like doing it this way. It's just the easiest, so this is how I do it. And then I don't have to get a ton, and I can, and I'm only doing the middle. I don't really need to do anything else. Just the middle. And the reason I'm doing that is because I painted this, okay? I painted over that Zinsser or whatever that is. And then I'm just going to take a paper towel, just a dry paper towel, and buff it off, okay? I mean, I'm just determined just to sling it off this table. Okay. Now, here comes the part. Let us pray. Let us pray hard. This is the part that, yeah, it's dry. I'm good. Y'all, I was a little nervous because it's, I was like, okay, is it dry? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the bottom part pretty much lined up, okay? And that way, the bottom part's lined up, then I know that my middle part will be lined up as well, okay? That's why I'm doing it this way. I'm going to make sure, though. Again, best thing to do, wash it. Just wash it, okay? All right, let me hold this up. Yep, we're good. Okay. So let me make sure all this is down in the middle, and I am doing it in white. Darlene just got off work, girl. Kim, I swear we need to have like a silhouette Cricut Anonymous, because I think we just buy them because we like to buy them. That's a problem. What are we doing? Kim, that's smart, girl. I mean, you know, I don't know how to use mine, and we've got two best good friends that won't teach me. They won't teach me. My friend Kathy and Michelle knows how to use them very well. And, yeah, I've asked them both, please just teach me. You think they've taught me? No. And I'm teachable. God. I mean, I like to do hands-on. You know, everybody's like, well, go to YouTube University. Yeah, I don't really learn that way. I'll just be honest. A lot of people are like that. You know, just go to YouTube University. Well, that's good if that's how you learn. Listen, I'm not knocking you. But what I'm telling you is you telling me to do something that's not going to work for me. Okay? Okay. Okay. Taking my excess off, y'all. And that's it. We're going to pull it. That's it. That's it. Oh, y'all, this looks so good. Shirley. All right, girl, you can get in the club. You can get in the club with us then. Because I'm pretty sure we're all going to be in the club. We all need it. Ta-da! Y'all, how amazing does this look? Lori, this one is a 16-inch. This is the one that Chocator has. It's the 16-inch round. Kathy, I don't learn that way. You got a lot of jokes, too. Isn't it pretty, y'all? This turned out really cute. Love it. Okay, so I'm going to dry this up good, and then we're just going to make a quick bow for it, y'all. And that's it. And again, this one is not specific. Like, this one is, you know, for Bremen Blue Devils, but this one's not so specific to a color that if you guys make items to sell at a craft show, you could definitely just do a bunch of colors. Red, blue, do some orange, you know, with gray lettering. Do some in your area is what I'm saying. All the colors in your area. Like, we have a high school here that's red and white and gray. I believe they're gray in it. It might just be red and white. But you could use that, and then you could throw in a little bit of black in there, and that could be for the Falcons. That could be for the Bulldogs. That could be for their school. You know what I mean? Like, if you keep it, because this is generic and you're not making it specific. Now, a way that you can make it specific, but I'm just going to tell you, that's copyrighted, you're not allowed to sell it, is you get the ribbon. You know, like if you wanted this for yourself, you could order UK ribbon, or you could order whatever whatever you use, whatever your team is, you could just use those. Yeah, Colts, exactly. This is the Colts colors. So if you wanted this for the Colts, you could just grab the Colts ribbon and put it in with what I'm about to do. You know what I mean? And then that way, you don't have to, it doesn't have to be, you can make it specific if you want to, but it's not, I'm just telling you, you're not allowed, okay? I'm not trying to get in trouble. All right, so let's do a quick bow. I think we're going to use this on the back. I'm going to move all this, y'all, because I'm just trying to get things everywhere. That's what I'm trying to do. Lord. Let me get this up. Okay, so I think I'm going to do a 10-inch bow, so we'll have 5-inch loops. Yeah, they're pains in my tail. Okay, so if you've never made a bow, okay, this is the Easy Bow Maker. If you need, you know what? I'll put the link in my supply list. Easy Bow Maker, I love it. I have this one and I have the Bowdabra. I cannot make bows with my hands. I've had carpal tunnel surgery on both hands, and I just lose strength after a while. Even though I'm strength training them, I just lose strength. So it's just not worth it for me. So I do love the Easy Bow Maker. So if you're making a bow, this one's going to be, I call it, it's just a round bow. It's not what I call it. It's what the bow world calls them. A round bow, okay? So I'm just going to do a bow here. We're going to have 2 loops on each side of each color, okay? I'm sorry, we're going to have 1 loop on each side of each color. Does that make sense? Or maybe not. I don't know. We'll see when we get in there. So this will be one of our tails. And I start out usually, this is an 8-inch tail. I know I'm going to cut it down, but that's just kind of what I do. So put it down in here, and then you're going to push it down and press it to where both sides are completely flat, okay? So you try to get it in there as flat as possible. This is your Kitty or Good Bows. Kitty or Good Bows, y'all. And listen, my good friend Ashley over at 3 Little Greenwoods Creations, go check out her page. She has a bow boot camp going on. I believe it may have started today. I lose track because I'm in her creative group and it's tomorrow, so I may have lost track. But anyway, her bow making tutorials are amazing, and she also is doing, like I said, a boot camp. So here's what I do. I do things a little differently than her or anybody else, but I flip it towards me, okay? So you're going to flip it so that you're now seeing the bottom part, okay? And then I'm going to need you to do a live just for me. Okay. So then I'm actually going to do about a 5.5 on the bottom. So we're going to do a 5.5. Again, you'll push down as hard as you can. And then you're going to turn this one, whatever feels comfortable to you. Okay. Some people turn it away. Some people turn it towards them. I'm more comfortable with it towards me. Okay. So, and I do also like to move my tails so that I can also see my sizes, okay? Or my little ruler, whatever this thing is. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay. So again, we're going to push down as hard as we can, and then we are going to cut. Then we've got 1 loop on each side, okay, just like that. And then I think we'll do the green. This one's going to be a little tough. I bought this off of Amazon, so it's a little different. It doesn't have the middle part in it. Okay, so on this one, we're going to go up with our other tail. So we'll start up with it, and same thing, push it up, and then we're going to, now I'm going to show y'all how to fix this because this is a directional, okay? So we'll have to fix it. I'm going to come in just a snip with this too. I kind of, sometimes I don't, but sometimes I do go a little bit smaller with my next loops. All right. Okay, just like that. And then we'll come the opposite side for this one. All right, so now, this is one of the things that Ashley taught me that I did not do before. That was such a great tip. It's probably the best tip she ever gave me. Was move my ribbons. Move them when I'm finished working with them, right? So go ahead and move them where you want them. She always calls them be the boss of your bow, which I think is great. I think that's a great little tip. So this one, if you notice, is wrong. All you need to do is because I go towards me, hold on, I always got to play with it for a second. I will now go away from me to get it right. So all you're going to do is give that a good twist, just like that. And now you've got it right. Okay, just like that. Easy peasy. And then last, we're going to go in with our really cute little blue glitter. Okay, and this one I am going to do, I think, me think about this. I think I'll do 3. So I'm going to do one on one side, one loop on each side, and then I'm going to do a buttonhole, or a button loop. A button loop. Now listen, you always want to, always want to twist your ribbon, even if you don't have a pattern. Like this, of course, is a glitter on one side, but even if you don't have a pattern, you still want to twist your ribbon because it lays better, okay? It lays better. Don't ask me why. I don't know. It just does. Okay. Then, again, we're going to move our ribbon where we want it. This one will be a little funky because I'll have to move that tail over. And we'll put this tail up here. Leave this one down here. Okay. Then I'm going to use a pipe cleaner and, I mean, am I crazy? Y'all, I just keep moving stuff. Like ridiculous. Here we go. I'm going to use a pipe cleaner and a zip tie. Renee, it is 3 Little Greenwoods. 3 Little Greenwoods creations, okay? So then pick up your bow. You're going to put your pipe cleaner under there. Now the reason actually I don't need to use a pipe cleaner on this one, y'all, because I'm going to staple it. I don't need one. Normally I put a pipe cleaner, or the other tricks. I've learned 2 tricks from Ashley that I did not know before, which was the move your bows, move your ribbons the way where you want them, and the other thing is, and I have it upstairs. I was using it upstairs. Is bind wire. Bind wire is a wire covered in paper, and she told me about that, and it is amazing. So, okay, so then you're going to tighten down your bow, okay? Pop it out so you'll have it just like this. And then here's what, sometimes she makes it so much easier looking than I can, but I go ahead and smash it here, okay? And I go ahead and put my thumb, I pull this around, and I go ahead and put my thumb in my button loop, and then tighten it down. Okay, just like that. Then you can play with your ribbon, get it to where you want it. And then, of course, I'll cut it to the lengths I want. All right. And then I'll figure out the way I want to do it, okay? This is kind of your decision here, kind of how you want to do it. So I think that'll be good right there. So if I do those there, yeah, okay. Now I'm going a little bit underneath my hole, just so y'all know. We have a hanging hole on this. I'm going a little under that so that you can still hang it from there. You could put like a little a hanger on it or whatever, but I use the hole, I'll be honest. I just use the hole on it. Hold on. Okay. So let's go ahead and cut these so I can kind of see where I'm gonna, that way I can, and I will dovetail them. A lot of the times I won't dovetail, I'll just do a diagonal cut, especially on these little ones. I will just do a diagonal cut on those. on the bigger ones. Sometimes I'll go ahead and do I'll do the dovetail. Sometimes not. That's another thing that Ashley's kind of taught me is she doesn't dovetail. She does just a diagonal cut, and I love it. They look great. Yes, I'll message me, Lori, and ask me that question. Different prices for different functions, I'll be honest, because there's tax stuff involved and all that. So just FY, that's kind of why I'm saying that, okay? Not that but you know, some things you have fees and things like that you have to account for. So there's always a way of, you know, that you want to make sure that you're making your money back, okay? And y'all, I literally, when I am doing a bow on my door rounds, I staple the mess out of them. I don't want them going nowhere. Hey, Darlene, thank you. All right, y'all, here we go. You know what, let me cut these a little shorter. Hold on. I'm not cutting the blue one shorter because I like the way the football is on it, but I will cut the 40 a little shorter. There we go. There we go. Y'all, how stinking cute is this? I love it. And that bow that's one of the easiest bows to make. I mean, you guys seen how I made it, and it just, it's an easy bow to make. You could also make one of the I call them messy bows, you know, where you just stack. That would be really pretty on here. I just kind of like loopies on the door hanger. So, y'all, thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight. If you want the supplies, make sure to comment football, okay, football, and I will send you the information when I get off in your messenger. So you'll get a message from me with all the supplies I used tonight. So, I love y'all. Thank y'all all for hanging out with me tonight. Tomorrow night, join me tomorrow night at 9 o'clock for the club. We're going to do the monthly club tomorrow night. So, see y'all. Have a great evening. Bye, y'all.